Yo, Chandu. I'm good. Very good, man. You have a new profile picture, it looks like. Or maybe not. Yeah, I guess I just haven't seen you for a while. Nope, I do not watch anime. Toka, are you trying to communicate here? Oh, Maorkar, it clearly says, I am illusion. Toka, what you are typing here I see in English. Past days when I was live streaming, I saw too much troll messages in chat. So today we are going to change that. We are slowly going to change that. I don't know, Chandu. Yes, Arka Krishna, all good. Gained some energy, took a rest. Yo, well, that's interesting. So, if you're from Arabia, text is on opposite side. Aditya, what are you talking about? Yo, new name. New name, you're so polite today. Have you grown up, new name? People grow up so fast. Dudes, I feel like this stream I will not talk much. Just merge in silence. And see what is being attracted in that way. Sad, depressed, no, no, no. If I would be sad or depressed, I wouldn't be here, dudes. Every time I do some musical live stream, DJing live stream, I feel like YouTube does not understand for what type of people to show these live streams. Yo, Santosh. Well, I wouldn't say I'm introvert. I would say I'm 50-50. Naturally quiet? Well, don't know about that as well. But I would say yes, I'm more quiet than most people. Why to talk all the time? Why to think all the time? If my mind is quiet, why should I speak? Yurik, when I look like this in camera, I am totally here and now, totally in this moment. Just chilling in inner silence, that's all. No stress, no rush, no sadness, no nothing. Just peace and calmness. Hello, Dimak. Chandu, the thing is, just don't want to give my energy so much to internet trolls today. Chandu, you say let's talk about knowledge. You know what's the thing, Chandu? I don't even know if I'm gonna do these live streams all the time because there is nothing to teach. I don't see that anything is something so important to teach or to learn. Just live. And enlightenment, it's totally not so special as any one of you think. It's just natural life. Nothing is such a big deal. Yo 432. Satya, reading what? Yo, Pedro. Spit it out for 3-2. Thank you, Toka. I feel like it's compliment for me, because I am strange. For normal mind. For normal mind, like basic mind, I'm definitely strange. And I'm gonna break YouTube. By just sitting and staring. No, man, I'm not high. I'm a healthy dude. Chandu, don't take it seriously what I said about breaking YouTube. Of course I will not do it. Who am I to do it? I don't even want to break anything. No, Aditya, I don't drink. Will I drink water? But I'm not against alcohol. I'm gonna start talking more on these live streams when comment section will little bit change. So I guess it's gonna be It's gonna take time. For 3-2, what are you talking about? What is alpha wife consciousness, Trent? Do you really mean this comment 432? Is this really something big in your mind? Anish, well, I'm not preaching something, so I'm not preacher. I am you. I am your reflection, dude. Dimak, don't worry. I don't take those comments like anyhow. But I'm telling. I already told that I'm just messing with YouTube algorithm when I, for example, do some musical stream with copyrights, and then some self-inquiry stream. And actually, the more I respond to troll messages, then again I'm messing with algorithm. And the people who could benefit from what I'm saying, they just are not met. I mean, look at these comments. Who are typing these comments? What type of persons are you? What do you want from YouTube or from life? What do you want from your life? What makes you type this nonsense? Because what you have in your mind will definitely create the content of your life. Do you think you will be happy if your mind's content is this silly? I know that not everyone wants happiness. Someone wants success, someone wants peace, someone happiness, someone love, someone freedom. There is so much wisdom in just silence, in just nothingness. So I will try to attract here people who are ready to give up themselves in inner nothingness, give up their egos to inner silence. Anish, you want my stuff? So how much are you ready to sacrifice, Anish? I have sacrificed a lot, dude. I have sacrificed me. Can you sacrifice you in your mind? Yo, Christopher, what a beautiful picture. I bet girls are crazy when they see you, Christopher. Yes, Heisenberg, surprise, surprise. This world is full of surprises. Your mind is full of surprises. I am so surprised, dude. Sohab, for living you have to do lots of stuff. Drink water, eat food. And be helpful for other people. You can call it work. Yes, 432. if someone falls, others take advantage. That can happen in life, but not always. You know, I personally know people around me who, if they see that someone falls, well, they help, they support, not take advantage. So it depends for tree too. Yes, Toka, I understand Russian, but that's not my native language. Aditya, I wouldn't say that anything is the most important in life, because for different phases in your life, something else is most important. Life is about cycles and phases, about growing. No one jumps into life and needs peace straight away. You know it doesn't work like that. Everyone needs, actually, whatever is happening with you, you need it. Your ranger. You know, future dude. The more you think that my look is serious, the more trapped you are. Vega, it's 11 p.m. Dimak, man, you're pasting again, dude. Copying and pasting from I don't know where. Toka. The thing is Toka. Why do you want to communicate? Because I feel like you want to communicate because of not the purest purposes. Hello, Stormtrooper. Dimak, no. You can continue, Dimak, doing that. I'm just noticing that's all. I'm not saying there's problem in that, Dimak. Dimak, because it's better than troll messages. I mean, for this community, not in general. Hello. What sort of what? 6-1. Ash, are you new here? Because I definitely have seen your profile picture here. You know what is something very beautiful in your mind? Just like in this chat, you don't have to respond to all the thoughts that you perceive. This, I found this beautiful, that whatever messages are here, it's not so important to respond to them, well, for me. And same is with your mind. Whatever thoughts are you having right now? Do you feel like you need to respond to them? And what happens if you don't? What happens if you don't care about your own thoughts? Doesn't it make you free? Yes, Mega. We are very connected in this exact moment. Try to not respond any thought you have. What will happen then? Just for 10 minutes. if something bad is going to happen. Yo Ahmed. Ash, how can we not be connected if we all exist only here and now? We share the same existence, the same moment, always. Ash, if you have been here for a few times and you never understood what I'm talking about, then maybe you don't need to know. You know how you can understand what's happening here just by looking at your own mind in this moment. If you cannot do that, if you're not ready to do that, then you will not understand what is happening here. Observe your mind, that's it. We are talking about your mind, always. Directly. Dimak, in that case, lots of things can happen. Dude, you ask me like I would know that. Because whatever happens in any situation, dude, no matter what happens, each one of us would make different choices, different assumptions, respond differently. Man, now you make me imagine stuff. What was your question? If person is stranded in blah 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 city with no money or passport. Well, I assume I would have phone because you did not say no phone. So just use your phone, call someone, talk with some people. That's it. Nothing complicated. Yes, Dexter, trust the life. Why not trust? You are being carried. Either way, you see it or you don't see it. Every one of you are being carried, are being lived, not by you. As you are asking, does God exist? So you're putting in one sentence, like basically your sentence means God is not existence. That is what you're saying, Ash. How is Earth spinning? Well, I am spinning the Earth. Each time I walk, the Earth is spinning. What's the best way to untangle recurring thoughts? What is recurring thoughts? Reappearing thoughts? Appearing thoughts? What means recurring thoughts? And I suppose that untangle means detach. Is untangle same as detach? Ash, do you want my thoughts? Ash, what will you do with my thoughts? What are you doing with your thoughts? If you want my thoughts. If you think that my thoughts are more special to you than your thoughts, then what is your relationship with them? Repeated thoughts. What's the best way to... But what means untangle? Dimak. So recurring thoughts means repeated thoughts, but what means untangle? Dexter, so you think that consciousness is God, And not consciousness is not God. Dimak, okay, I think I get what you mean. How to deal with repeated thoughts, basically. So, Dimak, are you not okay with experiencing repeated thoughts? But, dude, images are limited in your mind, words are limited. Even if you learn all the time and experience something new all the time, your mind is basically memory, dude. Memory will always be repeated. Your thoughts will always be repeated. I guess the less you learn something new, the more repeated thoughts will be there in your mind. That's nothing bad, but if you feel like you are suffering from repeated thoughts, well, there is actually no suffering in repeated thoughts. Why is it suffering for you? Because you don't see probably yet what is this you? What is behind mind's content? Ash, brother, if you don't get what I'm talking about, then sorry, brother, but I cannot help you understand. It's all good. It's always gonna be like that. Only few people will understand what I'm talking about. That would be just drain of energy if I tried to convince someone about anything. It's either we vibe or we don't vibe. We're on the same page or we're not. Move on. Dexter, what you are saying is logical, yes. Dexter, are you one of those persons who hears when I'm saying you're not the thinker of thoughts, you're not the doer of actions, perceives that directly? Nick, well, in many cases, but not in all cases. When I'm sitting here in these live streams, I'm partly meditating, so just my mind is slower. But there are like moments in day when I speak fast. But yeah, I would say if you take normal person, average thinking mind and me, put them together, I think that I will always sound slower. That's it. Just talking with you out of nothingness, out of stillness. If you try to observe your mind, and if you would train ability to be present, believe me, your mind would become as well calmer and slower. Not slower in sense of indirect sense, but pauses between two thoughts gets bigger. The mind is still sharp. What are moments when I speak faster? Well, maybe some just daily situation. I don't know precisely. I just know in general that that can happen. You know, you will gain much more if you try to understand your own mind right now, rather than try to understand my personality. I don't find quite interesting questions just about me. It will change nothing in your life. Well, it can change something, sorry. If you just hear how other people live. But Mick, you know, I don't know about the thief of reason, but belief, well, you do see it clearly that belief is a thief. You don't have to fight this thief. Don't fight your beliefs, dude. Just leave them alone. All the beliefs you have, let them go. That's it. Let them free. Detach from them. Detach from from anything. New name. Always, always new name. These old patterns are testing you. These old patterns are testing you. They are always asking, do you still believe in you? Do you still identify with these patterns? Negroes, that was answer to new name. Yes, new name. These patterns comes to me as well, new name. New name. After no self-realization, life is totally the same. This is such a great misunderstanding about the mind. If your mind is not enlightened, you think thoughts, you judge people, you have these inner patterns that visits you, heavy emotions. After you are enlightened, you think thoughts, you judge people, you perceive same heavy patterns. What changes is only belief, interpretation, sense of you, and just a little bit. New name, but these old patterns can come to you as well more often if something else supports it in your life, in your lifestyle. Do it especially if you are too tired. If something, if you're like going through life phase where lots of stuff are happening, triggering you, of course you will be more, how do you say, vulnerable. Is there a name? Vulnerable? I guess there is. Because you know new name. I definitely know that there are so many aspects in your life that you could do better. If you don't work with like aspects of your life, some people call it chakras. You can call them chakras, but I call them just aspects of life. Relationship with people, what you eat, how you sleep, what you learn, so on, like all of the life aspects. If you don't upgrade them, if you don't balance them, then you don't expect for something to change drastically just out of enlightenment. Self-realization and enlightenment changes only relationship. Your relationship with you. Life gets easier. There are less inner conflict, less attachment, less chaos, more peace. But in general, everything stays the same. The content in your mind stays the same, dude. And if you want something else in your life, then you have to work for it. Yorisha. For 3-2, stillness is definitely one of keys. But not everyone needs stillness to realize this. But stillness, yes. Stillness is the key to look inside, to see inside. I would actually say both inside and outside. Stillness is the key to see more clearly. Nick, dude, what you are saying, that's what you think. That's what you believe in. But I already told, better drop all beliefs. Dive into practice. Dive into real practice in this moment. Practice of knowing this moment. How can you know this moment, dude? You don't need more thoughts, more something or less something. Just observe. Just experience this moment, and you will learn life. That's right. Why even bother thinking? When you say that word, nothing responds in me. You can do that as well. Negroes, basically, the fear of death is ego's fear of death. The one that is even not real in you is the one who fears. If we do not exist but our thoughts do, then do you crave non-existence? Dude, you exist in the same way as your thoughts. What this means? If I say to you, you don't exist as you think that your personality will fade or thoughts of you will go away, your self-image will disappear. Dude, these things cannot be understood directly by thinking process. Observe your mind. Don't even listen what I'm talking about. You have all the answers. Just the nature of your mind can give you all the answers. But some of these answers, well, they will not be answers. They still will be answers. Negroes, do you know that ego never dies as long as you have mind? But how you perceive it can really change. Yes, yes, Risha, I remember you. Bossy, I will never know that. And I don't want to. Being enlightened, not being enlightened, will not change perception. It will not change what I have realized. You can reach a point of no turning back. And it's not a point, and it's not you who reaches it. Everything comes and goes. That's it, dude. When you see clearly that everything comes and goes, everything, like for real everything, automatically, spontaneously, effortlessly, then something shifts in your mind. Yet you can still struggle with life. but it gets easier. Life just gets easier when you realize no self, the nature of no self. Life does not change, it just gets easier. Nothing supernatural must happen. Dude, I don't do drugs. Fear, dude. I feel like you don't get fully what I mean by what I'm saying. While you have, dude, the borders of your body, you will always have sense of self. You try to mix things together, dude. And you try to listen to what I'm saying too logically, too verbally. Fear, if you have walked my path, well, first, that is not possible. No one can walk someone else's path, that's one. And second, fulfilling life for everyone is something else. Yo, Lil Flu. Yo, Mrs. Cook. Fear, there is no becoming full awareness, dude. What are you talking about? There is no becoming something. You don't become awareness, dude. If you think that you are awareness, that's still your ego, dude. Something is still trying to hold on, even to awareness. But of course, this word awareness, well, it can help to this word can help for someone who is in total control of thoughts. For that kind of person, searching for awareness can help. But if you are real spiritual seeker, then coming to conclusion that you are awareness, well, that's still conclusion, dude. Mrs. Cook, and what type of door are you searching for? Is it a door to inner freedom? Then I can try to help. If that is some kind of other door, then I don't know what to say. Yes, spirituality, that's exactly. Spirituality is another cage. And if you hear this and think that spirituality is bad, well, it's not like that. Then you're crazy. Well, anything is a cage if you hold it. But anything as well is a door. Anything can be used as key. A doorway. Even if I know and you know that spirituality can be a cage, I would still advise people to go into spirituality. Because you know, dude, either way, this is about your mind. Either way, you can perceive anything as cage. So how do you get out of this cage? How do you get out of the cage? Out of inner borders. Mrs. Cook, your mind is never gone. How can your mind be gone? And when you say this cage is freaking you out, isn't this one thought talking about other thought in you? The one who is freaked out, the sensation of freaking out, well, it's just something you observe, same way you observe any other thought. What does this mean? Okay, so you're saying trapped inside. How do you feel like? Or what do you think? What should happen? What should change for you to not be trapped inside? Like for real. What is the solution? Okay, then what is the key? How will you find the key? Who will search for this key? Where is the key and who needs it? You think that, dude, you try to solve out this, what you have in you, this sensation of being trapped in some mystical, imaginational way. But try to just look who is being trapped, who and where, who is asking these questions. How is this sensation of being trapped something more special than all these thoughts that you deal with? Mrs. Cook, I see that lots of stuff is going on through your mind right now. Emotions and thoughts, belief in them. And you can't win this fight by fighting, by trying. Do the opposite. Just observe. Observe the inner fight. Observe the sensation of being trapped. Become passively observing. Become this passive observer at first. Appearing phenomenon, I know nothing about it. Mrs. Hook, there is no other way to let's say get out of this inner war. Just stop participating. Be passive. You clear your mind by just allowing it. Have you tried it? Allow your mind to be. Allow your thoughts to be. Allow your emotions to be. Can you do it? Sit silently or don't sit. But allow it. See what happens. Observe it and allow it. But how? When a question arises, but how? This is your mind, so what do? Nothing. Allow this question to appear. You're straight away identifying yourself with this question, but how? This question straight away makes you to talk. Do you think that the thoughts that makes you talk is different from the thoughts that doesn't make you talk? You think that the voice who is commenting thoughts in your head is different from the thoughts it is commenting. Your mind shouldn't be quiet. Don't worry about that. The room is never empty because it's the room, yet there is emptiness behind all the content in your room. In the same way, there is stillness behind all the content in your mind. You maybe don't perceive it, just don't recognize it. Well, you definitely do perceive it, but maybe you just don't recognize it. Practice it. And when you recognize this stillness, just observe it the same way you observe your mind, passively. Your mind will never get fully quiet, but the more you recognize this stillness, the more quiet will your mind appear. Yes, waking dude, all of this is the mind. This is the mind's game. Mrs. Cook, don't worry if the voice is too loud. It will become more quiet. But when? Well, don't wait it. well, wait it or don't wait it. If you see that both of these are just thoughts in your mind, waiting or not waiting, it's just another appearance in your mind. It comes and goes. What you say just doesn't reflect in me, dudes. Empty words. You can do nothing to me with your words. They don't reflect, they don't attach. But how do these words make you feel? That's another question. Take care, Mrs. Cook. What I told you, if you get this, then it can really help you. And something says me that you do get this. And if you think that you don't get it, well, just observe these thoughts. If you think that you don't get something, this is the same mind's action. Just observe it. No new name, definitely no chess. Tomorrow I am traveling, so I will get good sleep. Don't know if I will stream for next week, but we'll see. Good night, Mrs. Cook. New name, to mountains. Hiking in mountains. I had in mind to do one live stream there, but I don't know if there will be internet and if I will want to do that. What's up, Judy? Boys and girls, have a good night, have a good day. What is Cho? Cho for now? Steam detective, dude. This person only one time, okay, 2 times, typed these flags. He probably will not be here anymore. Don't even have to ban.